on his own and waking him up. Let's get it. I'm here for the early birds. Give them the worm. Can't say a dirty word. My town to yours. Rooftop to the curb. The topic's superb. Politics. Give us that acknowledgement. Elephant in the room. You couldn't move it. We the monolith. Wipe that cold up out of your eye and hit up that Wi-Fi and peep the other sun. Every day come catch another one. Compliment your coffee and your honey bun. Tune in with the tune in or the FM on your morning run. 6 in the morning. Fighting for bathroom time with daughters. I got my laptop popping and keep it ugly for all us. Every demographic on perimeters. We who you listen to is independent radio for independent listeners. And live on the track. Hold it, here I go. My vocals. You were waiting for lyrics. Didn't know we do it, baby. But I can give you some answers.
Joe Ugly's late as usual.
It's your boy DJ Rob Nice. You're listening to the best of the Joe Ugly Show right now. This is what we're doing from 6 a.m. to 9 right here on Independent Radio for Independent Listeners.
We got the preordained pastor and prophet of paradise. This is our DJ Deliverance for filial force of fortuitous fomentation. The ouster of obstinance and ostentation. The savior of civility. The hurricane of heaven.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? You hear me?
I hear you.
Right.
What up?
Morning.
What's up, man? You listen
Everything good?
Joe Ugly in the morning.
Yeah.
We're on air right now. I don't know where Joe Ugly is.
WNHH, baby.
Yeah, you're listening to Joe Ugly in the morning and the morning crew. What? The Ugly Crew, right?
Ugly Crew.
Yeah, the Ugly Crew.
P 103.5.
Yeah.
So what's up, Rob Nice?
Good morning, Harry Jokes.
You like my hat?
Oh my God. I need a pill. My vision getting real blurry right now. I like the hat, Harry.
Over here, look, we got to fill space with that air.
Man.
You could do a little better with the hat, my man. I thought you'd go with the nice Make America Great hat. That's what I think of you more of, not the camo hat guy of Trump 2020.
I got my CT hat on, representing Connecticut.
I'm just lazy this morning, so that's how I look right now.
Yeah, man.
I had my breakfast and I just had to find clothes. So it's at my house, my rules.
I didn't get to the breakfast part yet, but it's coming as soon as we finish here.
I literally got up extra early, so I was like, let me get food. I'm starving right now.
Yeah.
So that's
funny. I tried to get something to eat, but Dunkin' Donuts only taking my debit and credit. They're not taking cash, and it was one of the days I didn't have my card on me. So.
Yesterday. And you better remind the 10 minutes. Of course. I did. I got the everybody's on. Everybody's on except you.
Hey, Caleb.
I'll send it to you right now again for the 100th time. All right. Why are you arguing with me, man? We got to be on the radio. We're on the radio. Yeah, Joe Ugly's arguing with me because he's not on his own show. All right. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Just give him the number to type in. That's all I would do.
Oh. Looked like it was the same one from yesterday.
They all change. They all change.
They change up?
Yeah.
I like how it just pops in. Ping.
Yeah. You didn't get an email?
No, I didn't get no email.
No.
You didn't get a reminder email this morning?
No.
Yeah. About 5 in the morning. Was that the reminder?
No, it was probably stories that he found this last night and he just sent it to all of us. That was probably what I heard a ping about this morning at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
So good, though. We out here. Woohoo.
Yeah, Joe Ugly in the morning.
Yeah.
How you guys enjoying your quarantine?
Man, I hate it. I want to go outside, but I'm scared.
I've been going outside. I usually been going for runs lately.
Yeah, I run to the store.
No, like I would
back.
go to a trail and like somewhere like a park and just go run for an hour and just so I don't have to do anything.
Hey, Harry, you about to jump off that bridge over there?
I'm just making sure that Joe get on.
I hear you. Big shouts going out to Harry. Making it happen.
Now, okay, I sent him the email. Where is he? This is
Meanwhile,
he's in the clouds.
And what you said, Trevor? Moving on. What?
Meanwhile, he's in the clouds.
Back at the ranch.
You know the Senate passes that $2 trillion
$2 trillion
coronavirus stimulus package and sending it to the House. It just broke today, like before we just jumped on air.
Yeah, how much are you getting?
Okay.
How much are you getting, Trev?
I have no idea. I'll wait until I see that check come in.
I actually have a story on it for later. We can talk about.
I'm actually updating it because it just broke. That's why.
Yeah.
It passes, sending it to the House.
Nice.
Yeah. So
nice.
I saw it. I have CNBC on in my room right now, so I'm like, I have an eye on what's going on, like breaking news wise. So
I think I sent it to you guys this morning.
You sent me so many emails. I couldn't tell which one is what.
That Trump Raiders went up.
Yeah, you saw his poll numbers? They're up.
His poll numbers.
Yeah, 49% and 60% of America thinks he's doing a great job with the coronavirus.
For right now.
For right now. I mean, hey, you got to worry about right now, not later.
Living in the moment.
You look, Joe just came in. He hasn't said a word. Now he just left the room. I'm just letting the audience know that this is the Joe Ugly in the Morning show.
Yeah.
And Caleb's has tape over his camera. Joe's MIA. This is great radio.
Love it.
I guess there goes the schedule, right? Thrown out the window.
Probably. That's what it's looking like right now.
Any day now, Joe.
This was 880-page legislation, includes direct payments. Oh my lord!
Oh man!
Yeah, I think they have like 30 million going to the Kennedy Center.
Woo!
For what?
Why?
It makes no sense. Did they get corona?
I don't know. I thought they were just sitting over there to remodel it.
Okay. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Good morning,
everyone. Trevor, where are you? I mean, T. Higgs, are you in the garage?
No, I'm in my basement.
Oh, yeah. Trevor's like, I don't got time for this. I'm going downstairs. I can't be waking up the whole family with this nonsense.
Yeah.
You guys yell too damn much.
For real.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, Joe.
Looking at Rob Nice. What's up, kid?
I got a little breaking news for you. The Senate passes.
Hold on 1 second. Good morning, Trevor.
Morning.
I'm talking about New Canaan, Trevor. Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are we doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Good morning to Harry Jokes. You know, this guy's just like next level. Good morning, Harry.
Oh my God, he's blinding me with that red hot. Oh my God, need an Advil. Hold on, Joe. I gotta get my vision right. He just
wait a minute, Rob. Don't you gotta make America great shirt on right now?
No, man.
Oh,
Tasmanian devil.
Okay. Yo, you can start your show at any moment.
Why would I want to do that when you're anyway? I'm looking for your email address, actually, Harry.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. I'm sending you the the show clock. And if you had pick up the phone earlier, like a normal human being, we would have been in a way better position right now. But no, you just want to have your point to make that I sent you the document yesterday.
You gonna
argue? What does that got to do? Well, I listen. Go ahead.
I'm saying you're gonna argue with me right now?
No, I'm not. I'm disappointed in you. You're usually awesome. Hey. No, seriously. You're usually awesome as hell, but
hey, I was on at 6:30. I don't know where you were.
You were on at 6:30, but what? Oh God, Jesus Christ! Anyway, as I was saying, Harry, I'm a little disappointed. I'm really disappointed. You're trying to get your own individual points out here, which usually you're on point with stuff. But
you can blame me, Joe. It's okay.
I'm not going to blame you. I'm going to blame you.
Pass the buck.
Well, what do you think I'm going to do? I just sent you the show clock. Do you see it?
Hold on.
And what we're going to do, we're going to ride it to, going to keep going. Trevor, you need to jump in here right about now. Actually, you need to do your sports, Trevor.
I was going to tell you that they just broke the stimulus.
No. Trevor. Right now, you got to stick to it. We're going to come back. I need some sports from you, sir.
All right, deal. I got you. Give me a second.
All right. WNHHLP 103.5 FM New Haven. Of course, this is Joe Ugly and the Ugly Crew. We're attempting to give you some form of a program this morning. These things happen. What the hell happened to my... Did I get knocked offline? Can you guys see me?
Yeah. I see you. You're good.
Well, wow, I can't even see myself. Okay, maybe I'll do that and I can see myself again. There we go. Okay, what am I attempting to do here?
Sports report.
I'm gonna do the sports report. Harry, just take a look at that thing. And you got it. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, you can print it out if you want to, or however you work it out. But let us know when we hit that bottom.
All right.
All right. I meant to send it to you yesterday, and then I realized, shoot, I didn't just now. But anyway, moving right along. We're going to get this thing right one way or another. Go ahead, Trevor. Hit me with some sports, man. What do you got?
I got the Tokyo 2020 Olympics are postponed over the coronavirus concerns. This happened yesterday, though. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe had a phone call with the IOC, International Olympic Committee, on a phone call to cancel due to the coronavirus pandemic. Abe told reporters after the call they agreed that the games will not be canceled, but will be held by the very latest by summer 2021. Prime Minister.
So they are going to have it next year.
They're going to have it next year. That's by the
latest. Tokyo.
Yes.
In Tokyo. But that's not a bad idea. I mean, go ahead.
I'm for this moving to 2021 because
it'd be the 1 year that we could always say, remember when coronavirus took down the Olympics?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it could always be something. I mean,
so Prime Minister Abe said they will fulfill its responsibility as a host nation to prove that humanity has beaten the novel coronavirus.
Okay.
Here's a little financial thing for you. I think you're always down for this. NBC Universal, they have the rights for the United States, U.S. media rights for Olympics from 2014 to 2020. They paid.
What? So today was going to be. This year was going to be their last year, right?
Yes, they paid $4.4 billion.
That's a steal
for U.S. media rights.
That's a steal, actually. You know how much they make on the Olympics?
Yeah.
I mean, well, how much does one ad cost in the Olympics? One ad. I mean, you got to remember, there's local ads, there's national ads, there's, there are a whole bunch of ads that these guys make, needless to add all the pile on that they get in the back end of this. Oh my God, $4 billion? That's a steal.
4.4, yeah. Sponsorship sales have gone up at $3.3 billion.
Sponsorship?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So $3.3 billion is what they made thus far. Okay. Now, what do you think it's going to add on? They're going to pile on an extra $3 billion by the time the show starts. I mean, by the time the program started, they were expecting to probably make an extra $3 billion on it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So their money's pretty much in the bag. In other words.
Yeah. So this isn't the first time the Summer Olympics were canceled in Tokyo, by the way.
I don't know about in Tokyo, but I remember in '76 they canceled it.
It was the first time they canceled it
with Iran.
This is the first major disruption to the Olympics since World War II.
No. Oh. Well, the U.S. didn't participate in '76.
Yeah,
and that literally cost Jimmy. Was it '76? 80 in 1980. The U.S. did not participate because the Iranian hostage situation, and it cost Jimmy Carter. It was part of the reason why Jimmy Carter lost presidency in 1980. Because he was trying to show a strong fist, I guess, towards Iran. And the young people really did not like that at all. They had big beef. They didn't want to hear that. They're like, you keep your war cries to yourself, which he really wasn't a warrior. I mean, a warmonger. But it is. Well, go ahead. What was the other disruption?
World War II and the 1940 Summer Olympics were held there, and they were canceled as well. And with
Tokyo?
Yeah, in Tokyo, yeah.
Tokyo is a bad luck spot.
They should if you have bad luck there the first time, you should never go back.
Well, the bottom line, it was bad the first time, and it was bad this time. So I hope the next time Tokyo say, "Hey, we'd like to have the Olympics." Like, we had a world war, and we have a health pandemic on our hand. We ain't never coming back to y'all, guys.
Yeah,
forget Tokyo, but just bypass Tokyo.
Yeah, how much money you think? I'm going to ask you this: how much money you think Tokyo Olympics, with them being canceled, how much money you think Japan has spent, money-wise?
I don't know. I'm going to guess in the billions.
You're right in the billion number.
I'll say probably about $2 billion.
Way more.
Wow. So you got to understand, that's all part of NBC money. They actually spend for the village, the Olympic Village.
Which those are where all the parties go down. I've been told by many people, like previous stories. Japan has spent a $26 to $28 billion, which is more than tripling the cost the officials predicted when the IOC selected Tokyo in the fall 2013.
They anticipate getting back that money. That's all. I mean, everything from a piece on airline tickets all the way on into the gates, all the way on into bars, the taxations, all of that stuff. They anticipate getting back their money. And that's the only reason why people would do that kind of investment. They anticipate getting back that money. So, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not. These numbers really don't surprise me because when you look at how these guys make the decisions on it, I mean, it's usually like a 10%. A 10 to 40% investment on it. As long as they're over that 50% market, they don't care. I mean, these things bring in a lot of money. And in today's world where advertising is everything, Harry, please take that dumb hat off. Are you ignoring me, Harry?
I think he's on.
No, he don't got a mic on. Yeah.
No, I'm not ignoring you.
Harry jokes is next level this morning. Are you all right?
Yeah, I was just getting the Facebook and everything together. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna let you do you then. So go ahead. You're saying this. Trevor. Yeah. Continue with your sports. Is that all you got on sports?
That's a big one. I got a few other ones that are kind of small and meaningless. I don't know if you're interested.
It's never meaningless. I'm always on sports. Who else got sports for me?
I got one more for you.
Just one more?
Owner. I got one more.
You got a 15-minute run. You got one more story?
Yeah. Bruins owner, the Boston Bruins owner, they're worth $1.1 billion. The owner is placing 68 full-time employees on leave due to the coronavirus. The owners of the Bruins have announced 68 full-time salaried employees are being placed on temporary leave in the wake of the shutdown.
And these people, you got to remember, he's not talking about the players. He's talking about people who actually run stuff in the background.
Yes. It's here's the thing with the Jacobs family. They are worth about $1.1 billion. And effective April 1st.
That's the family, 1.1 billion?
Yes.
They don't want to use that. They don't want to waste that 1 billion.
No.
They're like, nah. I mean that 0.1 billion they don't want to use.
No.
Go ahead.
The company said that 68 employees.
Kotick is looking serious, man.
So what?
Kotick. He looking serious. You see his picture on screen? Anyway, sorry for interrupting. Go ahead, Trevor.
Kotick look like a damn convict, for Christ's sake.
That's crazy.
I mean, look at it. I mean, Jesus. So go ahead.
I feel threatened.
You feel threatened? What are you eating, Harry?
What?
What are you eating?
Eggs.
Is that eggs?
That looks disgusting.
Scrambled eggs.
Doesn't look like scrambled eggs on my end. So,
my goodness.
The company said
So go ahead.
The company
Trevor.
said 68 employees will be placed on leave, receiving 1 week paid leave and 8 weeks full benefits. The additional 82 full-time salary associates will receive indefinite salary reduction.
You know, this is where people these incompetent minds who think $1,000 is gonna make a difference in their life. I mean, I don't know how many mortgages or rents that is less than 1,000 out here in a decent housing. So $1,000, what is that going to cover? We're going to cover you.
Can I jump in?
1 month.
It's not that it's going to change your life. It's just going to be it's more than 1,000, but whatever. And it's gonna help people.
Okay, let's just say if it's 2,000. Let's just say if it's 2,000.
I don't care what you say. It's not to make you rich. It's just to like provide something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so once again, let's just say even if it's $2,000, and you're looking at right now, all of the experts are saying that we're going to be on quarantine until roughly the end of the summer. So some level of quarantine. So let's just say even if it's $2,000. But what is it really doing?
It's going to do something for people who don't have it. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
going to do something.
Really.
It's going to do something, but once again, what is the something? Or maybe some people, look, I am willing to understand. Maybe some people don't understand how to handle how economics work in their own lineup. Because $1,000, if that gets you excited, or even a one time, by the way. Even if it's a one time, even if it's one time of
before you do this to me, I'm not.
Even if it's one time of $2,000, even if it's one time of $2,000, I just want to, I'm going to be a leader here this morning and help you understand, people, that it might sound good, but really you must think about this stuff. You just can't just run with the fact of you getting $1,000 or $2,000. You just can't continue to be bamboozled.
Yo,
I'm going to be.
I'm going to be.
Is it a week?
I probably will.
Like don't say probably like that's a joke. You will accept it. Like people gonna accept it. This ain't to change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay, but even if I do accept it, I'm not gonna sit around and say, "Oh, this is something great." Even if it is, even if I do accept it, even if I do accept it, I know it wouldn't even cover 1 month's rent. So why, I will accept it, but what exactly am I really so happy about? I really don't know. And I just want
happy about it.
I just want people
happy.
I just want people to understand that when you're thinking of going out and vote happily for someone who sent you a one-time check of $1,000 that really didn't change your life, you really have to reevaluate your sense of thinking. You really do.
Definitely. Now, the thing that I feel is that some people are not gonna be looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
And this is where I'm gonna be. This is where I'm gonna be a leader and try to help them. And let them realize
your words are not gonna beat that check. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to deal with the reality.
Well, I'm just gonna hope that the listeners of this program is competent enough to understand that I'm trying my best here to help you realize something. That's why I do a business report, to try to inform people. I don't just do a business report because my words are not going to do anything. I don't tell what's going on. I don't get on this mics and just talk about what's going on because I don't think my words have an impact. I do think that my words have an impact, and I definitely would like to just let the listeners know that $1,000 check or that $2,000 check, that one-time check that you got to get, and I'm pushing it when I say 2,000. It's not going to be 2,000. That 1,000. That
1,200 single, whatever. I know, whatever.
Okay, but that 1,200, even if you get to 2,400, because of a family,
a couple,
or if you have
families up to 3,000,
and if you have 3 kids, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to let you know, people, even if it's all the way on up to $3,000, I would tell you right now, you're looking at groceries and rent, and I need you to realize, even if it's up to $5,000. You're looking at groceries and rent, and that is below the poverty line when someone tells you here's a check for $5,000.
Joe, how much? Joe, how much you want, Joe? How much you want?
How much you think will help people? Like
how much you want?
Will help people? What's the number then?
I tell you what I really will want. What I would really like to see is if they're pushing this back through the businesses to hold on to individuals.
They are too.
What is it?
Yeah, we hit 7:30.
Okay. All right, my dude. The sports report. We've just covered. Thank you very much, Trevor, for hitting us with that ugly sports report that we have identified with. We're moved back towards the coronavirus, which is a hot topic right now in our society. We're looking at what is this thing doing for us? What is it? Where is it really and truly, how is it really helping us? And we got to be focused about this. We just can't sit around and just be, and believe me, I want to make sure people clearly understand. I don't want to try to make you anxious or nervous about it, but I do want you to be aware of what's going on. I need you to think beyond what you usually think. That's what I've always done on this program. I don't care what you may feel. I don't care what it is.
Classic bait and switch.
Yeah.
I don't care what.
I just need to clarify something. I feel what you're doing. Like, I understand what you're doing, and I'm not even trying to speak against it. I'm just saying, imagine a family that don't have say they don't have groceries right now. Rent is whatever. The landlord can't kick them out because of coronavirus, whatever. What if they don't have groceries and you send them whatever, how much, $2,500, $3,000 check? That is gonna have an impact on individual families regardless. It's not to change your life. It's not to do none of that. I'm not even like, oh my goodness, that's the best thing ever. Happy. I was joking when I was saying people gonna vote because they get that check. Hopefully they won't. Hopefully they get that, try to, you know what I'm saying, whatever, finagle, do what they gotta do, stretch it, and still vote how they gonna vote. Hopefully they will.
All right. And I concur with you when you say that, yes, it may have some level of impact in people's life. It may do something.
It's going to. Like, you're dealing with people, like,
I'm not saying, again, maybe you didn't hear me. Again, I did not say it's not going to have an impact. I'm just saying it will have some level of impact. As I just said, I agree with you. It will have some level of impact, but you have to put the scale on that level of impact in people. That's what I want to make sure the listeners understand. I want to know listeners clearly understand that although it may do something for you in the immediate, we can't continue to live in the immediate. This is why we have our people doing some very silly stuff right now. We're gonna get all into all of that stuff. Anyway, coronavirus right now, we're looking at 460,000 cases worldwide. More than 65,000 cases in the U.S. Yesterday at 11 p.m., it was at 907 fatalities. And we're looking at 11:42 p.m., it was over 1,000, it was 1,029. They're looking at deaths as of yesterday in the U.S. Just yesterday alone, we were at 223 deaths. New Haven had its first death yesterday. So the thing, the bottom line here is this is something serious. And when we have people who are making comments, and this goes back to the voting situation, when you have people who are making comments about the economy the economy is first. The economy is first. So therefore, you should off granny and grandpa, because
Who are these people?
Who said that?
This is on a podcast.
No. When you're talking about elected officials with that mentality, and elective Republican officials who have this mentality, and not only a mentality, and literally saying these things to. Let's look at the governor of Mississippi. He proved Harry's point yesterday to be totally asinine. He proved Harry's point when this guy, Mississippi governor, he overturned some of his state's mayor's decision to shut down their cities when they were looking at the epidemic. I think it was Jackson, Mississippi, and another city who had said, man, this thing is spiking in our city. And he decided to overturn it. And Harry said that we don't need the federal order to lock down states. And this is exactly what I was trying to highlight yesterday. You're going to have governors making bad decisions, because when you're looking at the numbers, don't lie. Let's just look at the United States alone, 65,000. Looking at Mount Sinai, and I have a family member. I have a cousin, my cousin Pat, who is on the front line, who is right there right now. And you're looking at 65,000 cases in the U.S. In New York, the epicenter of this right now, Mount Sinai just pulled in refrigerated trucks so they could keep bodies. Just think of that. Makeshift morgues.
Right? And New York shut down.
I'm looking at this thing right now.
And they're still dropping.
What's that? I'm sorry.
There's still people walking around Times Square.
Nobody's walking around Times Square. Nobody's walking around Times Square. Don't stop.
Yesterday.
Nobody was walking around Times Square, but people who are working and wiping down stuff. People who are working. We got firefighters. You got nurses. Look at the head of the front page of the
going after them in their houses.
Look at what you're doing. People already had the corona. And if you curb it by having people in their home opposed to be out spreading it, Harry, that's the point. That is the problem. Opposed to having them out spreading. No, you don't get it.
And everybody's told to stay home. Everybody has been told to stay home.
Yes, people are told to stay home because if you got it, some of you may overcome it.
How do you go about that, Joe, shutting down the country? How do you go about shutting down the country? How you do it, Joe?
If you're going to be childish about it, you could.
It's not about childish. How do you?
Then what are you talking about?
How do you order everybody in their house?
It is an order, but you do not have to be. You put
the military
what you're trying to say, the martial law.
You're going to put the military on the streets to keep everybody in their house?
No.
Then how do you do it?
No, you don't. You know what get right here? You're fine. You get fined. That's not putting the military. You got law enforcement. You got law enforcement. You get fined.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't need to. You don't. It's not about respecting law enforcement. It's about respecting that check, that bill that you're going to get. It's about respecting
the talk.
You ever got? Hey, I saw you ran downstairs. From our studio trying to get coins in the machine because you didn't want to get a ticket. Now imagine if you know you're going to get a ticket for walking around. You'll be diving into the house. Don't try that with me. I saw you skip down the stairs trying not to get a ticket from Ugly Radio outside our studios. So all it takes is to let people know you're going to get yourself $100 and something ticket. Guess what? They're in the house. You don't need martial law to do that.
Joe, and how does the city make money on those fundraising meters? They make a lot of money because people don't respect the meter maids coming around and giving you tickets. They don't care. A lot of people just don't care.
Okay, again, Harry.
Don't care.
Again, Harry. It's not that people don't care. People do care because I watch you. I watch Harry. I watch Harry ran down the stairs to make sure he didn't get a ticket. Let's be very clear. I've seen Rob Nice do a Superman dive damn near out the window not to get a ticket.
You're right.
So you do care, gentlemen. You do care.
Not everybody cares.
I want to get that ticket.
But listen, Harry, this is how we operate. It's like law enforcement is not there to stomp out crime, it's to curb it. And how you curb it? You work with the people who do care. That's how it's done. Law enforcement stamp on crime. They don't have a job. Let's be realistic. So, okay. So what do? You work with the people who do care, like yourself. Period. So I've seen everyone in this group right here. I've seen Trevor ran down and do a Superman dive. I've seen T. Higgs. I've seen him park his car in the garage to make sure he don't get a ticket. I've seen Kadek's like, oh, shoot.
Nah,
I even run. We all run out.
I went to war with them. Like I had
exactly. and that's because you care. Right. And that's because you care. So everyone on this program right now care. We don't want to get tickets. So if you tell me I'm going to get $100 and something ticket if I'm outside after a certain, guess what? I'm in the house. You don't need to run no National Guard. You don't need to martial law or anything. Because I'm a civilized person.
Now I got to jump in. Now, that's over like $20, $25. People are going to be getting $1,000 plus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about these amounts and what money does to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I had to go back into that. Because
okay, so once again, now you're acting like if
now look, we died
but hold on.
We did all types of stuff to avoid $25 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about the numbers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like money.
What is the numbers? Tell me the numbers. What numbers you're talking about? Think about which numbers.
That I'm going back to that check. I'm comparing.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing human nature right now to try to show you what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're gonna let me address it.
Wait, but Kadek is right. Let me just jump in real fast. Kadek is right because if you look at his poll numbers, they're up. They're up. They're at 49%. He's at 60% with taking care of the coronavirus. America is happy with what he's doing, especially when he's saying they're going to get a check.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
Like,
okay, let me ask you.
His numbers were skyrocket when they said about the check.
You're dealing with human nature. Like, come on. Like, why you act like you
again? I'm going to say, and then I'm going to say, and then I'm going to once again. I'm going to say, although when everyone in this room have ran downstairs, some of us has made more than that $1,000 check they're gonna give us, but we still run downstairs. Okay, let's not act like we ain't never seen money before. Oh, you give me $1,000. Go ahead and give me a ticket. What is wrong with you? Where does that go? Well, how does that add up?
That's not what I'm
act like we never saw money before. But that's what I'm trying to say because you're trying to tell me. You're trying to tell me that because people are getting $1,000 check, they're not gonna care about martial law. I mean about a ticket.
Oh, that's what you want. You see, a Freudian slip.
Is that
what I'm saying? No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
But that was the conversation. How did you get to that? Please connect the two.
I went back into our first conversation when I first came on. I went back to that.
Yeah.
Like you're not looking at the influence of this money. Like your words ain't gonna do nothing. Words ain't gonna beat that check. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not gonna happen because that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
Please do.
Does that check gonna make a big difference to you?
I'm not even getting one.
I'm just asking the question. If you were getting one of those checks, would it make a difference to you?
At that moment,
would it make a difference? It would be like, oh, good luck. I'll be like,
okay,
thank you. It'd be like, a paycheck. I'll be like,
okay,
oh, thanks. Like people get happy when they get money. Like I feel
it will make it will make a difference to you. Now, does that dictate your actions after you get the check to this individual? Okay. Now, why is that? Because you are informed.
Because I know better.
Okay, because you are informed.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Well, please allow me to. Please allow me to inform others. That's all I'm saying.
And I feel that. I definitely feel
but you keep coming back to try to degrade whatever I try to tell. Every time I try to inform people, you just want to ride your little egotistical point of view instead of saying, you know what? What's more important here is people to be informed. You can't bring yourself to saying what's more important is people to be informed.
I did agree with you.
Exactly what you're doing.
In the first conversation,
bring yourself to say, you can't bring yourself to say, oh God, I have this opinion, but it's more important for the people to be informed. You can't bring yourself to that. You can't control yourself to that. You're controlled for you to
take it the wrong way.
The clock. We got Rob Nice's local shout outs.
Yeah, all right, Rob Nice. I want to get them local shout outs out right now. We're going to shout out some local artists over here, bro. Well, we can't forget our local artists because at the end of the day, please understand, ladies and gentlemen, what we do at Ugly Radio is promote. We promote all local artists out here. And, you know, we got some artists who do some great things. And if you ever listen to Ugly Radio, you'll realize that Ugly Radio, we highlight independent artists only. Not just local artists. We highlight independent artists across the globe, actually. But we're going to start right now. I want to give a local shout out. So who we got from New Haven that we want to shout out, man? The New Haven area.
From New Haven, we got Scar Vega.
Shout out to Scar Vega.
Scar Vega.
All right, what's that track? What's his latest track out there?
Man, what's sizzling in the streets right now is that Scrambled Eggs.
Scrambled Eggs.
Scrambled Eggs. It's hard.
That's what's up. That is a hard track. That's a hard track by Scar Vega. That Olympus dude. There you go. Shout outs to Scar Vega. Mass big ups to him. Dude, we got somebody else out here. Who else is from New Haven?
New Haven. I can't forget about Bragging Rights.
Shout out to Bragging Rights right about now.
Making a lot of noise. Boulevard Boys. Shouts going out to you, baby.
All right. Shout out to Bragging Rights right about now. We're going to give you. Go ahead. Who do you got from the Hartford area? Do you got someone from the Hartford area?
Oh, yeah. Hartford. Oh, Hartford. Big shouts going out to Oscar Black. He out there in Hartford making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He got an album dropping soon, too.
Who? Yeah. Oscar Black does?
Yeah, he's working on something right now as we speak.
All right. Oscar always put out, and he always throw out some good videos along with it.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, we also got somebody else from Hartford, V Nash. She's a female. Oh my God, her lyrics is crazy, Joe.
V Nash.
Out of Hartford. Oh, let's go down to Bridgeport. We got Beyond Excellence. Excuse me, not Beyond Excellence. That's my man BX from New Haven. We got Mr. Council. Mr. Council out of Bridgeport. He's more on the R&B side of things.
I think Joe froze up.
You froze up?
Yeah, Joe's frozen. So you got to keep going, Rob.
Oh, and we also got Stars Beyond out of Bridgeport. Big shouts going out to that group. You know, they holding it down on the R&B side of things. They also rock with a live band too. So, you know, independent hip hop and R&B. I'm loving it. It's sounding real good, and it's also different. So big shouts going out to all my local artists out there. It's your boy DJ Rob Nice, Ugly Radio, WNHH.
Any of these people, Rob, doing online concerts or anything like that? Do you know?
Bragging Rights he does a lot from the studio.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of artists putting on shows lately on Skype or on Zoom.
Yeah, that's the thing right now.
Yeah, that's the thing right now. Yeah.
Any of our local artists doing that?
Yeah, Bragging Rights, I saw him doing a little something like that. And
I'm doing something tonight.
What you said, Kotick?
I said I'm doing something tonight at 8.
Oh, you are?
No, I'm not. I'm not really.
Why are you playing, man? If you are, though, let me know. I'll put you on.
You know what?
Kotick got some bars now.
I might do something, Harry. I gotta talk to you.
You might gotta do something, Kotick.
Yeah.
Gotta do something, Kotick.
I just thought about that. That'd be a good idea.
Word. Let me come over and let me do some flips in the background.
Definitely.
Some cartwheels.
A couple of cartwheels. I'm gonna try to climb up the wall. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. I'm coming to entertain.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I hear that. I mean, the thing is that, and I was watching a couple of country artists yesterday. It's not my cup of tea, but since they were putting something on, I tuned in. I don't even know who they are. I just saw. I'm like, this is cool. I'm just looking because I want to imitate when people are doing something good. You got it. The best compliment is to imitate their stuff. So,
nah, for real, you're right.
For real.
Someone I know, like they posted like a big like a metal concert. They had it on Twitch actually, and it had no fans, and everyone was watching on the Twitch app. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was during coronavirus. It was like the first week of coronavirus when everything was shut down.
You know, we're on Twitch right now, so I mean, we're all over the place. So for anybody out there who can't listen on the radio, you can listen to us on TuneIn Radio. You can listen to us on Twitter, on Periscope, on YouTube, on Twitch. So we're all over the place. So you could get us. And that's what I'm saying, Kodik. So if you gonna do something for real, I could put you on.
I gotta talk. I'm thinking about it.
Come on, Kodik. You gotta do. I want to come do some backflips.
Yeah, for the shock value, because you're gonna hurt yourself. They're gonna love it.
That's it. We'll go.
I'm more in shape than I look now.
Nah, but you doing cartwheels and flips, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Now me and Rob will do an old school breakdance thing.
I need that
a battle right behind you.
Bring out the cardboard.
That's right.
That's what I need.
You know, we're gonna break it down.
I mean, I used to, back in the day, pop and lock. You know what I'm saying?
Pop lock. You was pop locking, dropping.
Oh, that's right.
Oh God.
No dropping.
Joe, did you freeze?
Oh man.
Not only did I
Go ahead, Joe.
There you go. There go my guy. I missed him, man.
Knocked the hell out. I could just imagine what was said about me.
Nothing.
Yeah, right. That alone just told me a lot was said. Woo!
Not at all.
First time. I speak truth.
Rob did his report.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, man, I don't know, man. This CompTIA, it's oh my God, Backtier Communications. You can't, I can't make it up. It's like the worst service.
What, Frontier?
Oh, Backtier. It's like the worst.
I'm not going to
join the Optima.
I'm on your Wi-Fi.
I'm not gonna front. Nice. I'm not gonna be nice because we have Comcast up at the station, and I tell you, it's a lot better.
It is though, right? It is, man.
It's a lot better. I mean, our Wi-Fi up there, our upload and download is way better than this garbage. I mean, you put two people on the same Wi-Fi and a pigeon ride by, and just a pigeon fly by, and we're done. When you join
the pigeon got on your Wi-Fi, Joe.
That's all it took. A pigeon just to fly by the window.
Yo, are you getting the old dial-up count when you start up your internet at your house? Because the Frontier sounds so bad right now.
I probably do have dial-up, and they're trying to charge me cable. Who knows?
I told you your internet comes through that little phone wire. It's not. They never move on.
You're probably right about that, man. I tell you, man, Backtier Communications. Oh my God, and they have this. They square. Oh, we got fiber optics, and then yeah, right. Yeah, optics and fiber. I mean, how does your connection catch a coronavirus? I don't get that. Jesus God.
Wow, that's a $2 million.
Don't touch that.
Yo, Joe, we're into the business report portion of the show.
Hook me up with the business. I'm scared to have you show me the business because right about now, who knows what can happen. Go ahead. Let's see if we could get this without Backtier Communications messing it up.
That's crazy. But you know what? I mean, I don't know who's supposed to do the business report, but let me just start with the story. Who does it? Who's supposed to do
bring it up? Throw up the business stocks.
You got to bring out the business. I get.
Oh,
you do it like we usually do. CNN business.
My bad. So it's me.
Yeah, we got to put it up so I can see the damn thing.
All right, but you know that Chipotle is giving their employees a 10% increase.
Is that right?
Corona stuff, yeah.
That's what's up, man. I mean, you can't hate on Chipotle. They've been practicing for this for some years now when they had their shutdowns, right?
I remember that. I remember that was sad days in college for me. No Chipotle when they were that E. coli stuff.
A lot of women was mad.
Yeah. I mean, Chipotle was over there, man. They're like, you got coronavirus? That's all y'all got? We had E. coli. What's wrong with y'all?
We had E. coli and not a Ebola.
But 10%, you think that's enough, man?
10%. I mean, you got to give them props. I mean, at some point in the game, you got to give them props. I mean, 10% is like...
making $12 an hour, you're getting what, 12 cents?
No, you go easy now. Easy. You're getting, that's $1.20. So,
yeah, $1.20.
Okay, so you're getting $1.20. I mean, come on. You give you gloves. You can fight this thing.
Word.
I mean, they give the employees gloves. They roll them burritos tight. Then, man, you want to get fat. You eat that damn burrito all the time. See, man, I put on so much weight from eating that garbage, man. Had my shirts all hanging over, looking like a gym teacher. Oh, man, it's like, it was the worst. Oh, man, you're killing me with that. All right, I'm gonna take a chance with that. There, you scared the hell out of me just now.
What happened?
No, because my screen flickered. I was like, "Oh Lord!"
You thought that bird was back, right?
Yeah, lying, sir. Shoot.
When he did to my screen, I was like, "What's going on?"
I was over there talking about some shoo. Y'all just didn't hear me. I'm trying to chase birds. The birds ain't even coming by the damn window.
In a minute.
Yeah, line. Let me stop that, man. Oh no, I should do some kind of a hawk so they run. These pigeons could get away from my window.
Do you have the quack for your business report?
Give him an eagle.
Yeah, I did. I used to have it, but let me have the Can you roll down here? What the hell am I looking at?
I'm looking at the Dow Jones.
Okay, the Dow Jones
was up 495. It was up.
No, you got to scroll down. You're in the wrong thing, man. CNN Business reported, man, CNN Business, well, they changed their layout on me. They're like, Joe, our layout got coronavirus. He's got the wrong one, don't he? He's got the wrong one. You can't.
Where am I supposed to be? Where am I supposed to be?
Where's your markets?
Markets.
Yeah, go to markets. There you go. Thank you. Whew. All right, CNN Business reported the Dow was up last session, 495 points, bringing it over 21,000. Yeah, the NASDAQ that's down, and the S&P was also up. Big players, the big movers on popular stocks. Apple was negative. Citigroup was also negative. You got GE was positive. Of course, they don't bring nothing to light, but they're up. Google and Microsoft, they were down. Looking at big world markets, the futures are looking bad. You're looking at Japan, Hong Kong, London, and Germany were all down last session. So that means that's a 741 this morning. So who knows what territory we're going to be in today. This roller coaster ride on the stock market, I'm telling you, man, it's too stressful. You just want to get off and just tell them, could you please stop lubing the coaster? It's moving too fast. Anyway.
Let's hope we're not stuck on the loop-de-loop of the stock market.
You're not. But here we are on the gainers. Aflac was a gainer. Of course Boeing was a gainer. You saw this stimulus package. Norwegian Cruise, another one. Royal Caribbean, Marathon Petroleum. Scroll down. Let me see the big losers on the board. Target Corp is a big loser. CenturyLink is a big loser. Alliance Data System. Kroger, man. Ooh, how could Kroger be out? Nobody got toilet paper. And they don't Kroger sell groceries?
Yes, they do. My buddy went to one yesterday. They had no toilet paper.
Nice.
Man, Hormel Foods is also a big loser on the board. Looking at commodities, oil is down right now to $23.89 a barrel. Gas is also down. Gold is up. Hit me with, keep scrolling there, Harry.
Oh, my bad. I was changing hats.
Man, I swear to God. Don't be changing hats in the middle of my...
Harry, you got a collection over there.
Silver and corn they're both down right now as of 747. So you're looking at the commodities, you're only looking at gold, it's only in the plus. I like it when I see oil is down. If I could get the oil down to $2 a barrel, man, I'll be a happy fella. But of course, they'll still charge you $5 a gallon. Those bum bastards at the tank. And, And in today's world, I mean, you can't get a car these days that don't take special or at least special unleaded. I mean, you put like you put the cheap stuff in your car, and your car liable to have the shakes going down the street. Harlem Shake going down. What the hell is with the car? You're putting the cheap stuff in there. That's what the hell the matter.
Just go 89 or 93. That's all you got to do.
That's what we're doing right about now. I also want to say, did we send an invite out to Sam Ross Lee?
We did. You want me to send it again?
No, let's just see if he's on standby. And he may or may not be. Samuel T. Ross Lee, I don't see him in here at all. He should be in the green room right now. I don't see him.
No, he's not there.
Well, maybe somebody maybe I should give him a wake-up call. This is ridiculous.
Do it live.
And Copper's down, by the way.
Copper is down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
right, well, there you go. Late.
I know, but it's there. Better late than never. Man, this damn, I'm still so upset. Can't anything go away? I'm telling you, 7 o'clock hour this morning was like the worst hour ever. It was just like it didn't. We couldn't connect at first. Then when we did connect, in the middle of a good damn conversation, the damn thing just goes, oh, goodbye, bye, Joey.
Say goodbye.
And people tried to hit me up yesterday, asking me how we do this connect stuff. And I got to tell you how we do it. This garbage gonna be sold, not told this time around.
Yeah.
T. Higgs, do me a favor. What's that light that you got on behind you that is just barreling down in my eye? Woo.
Yeah, I can turn it off.
Yeah, man.
I think that's his only sort of light down there.
I don't want him to look like if he's in a ransom cave or something.
Like a hostage situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look like he's in a hostage situation.
He takes people downstairs. Yeah.
T. Higgs, the question becomes, how come you look like if you like you kidnap people in that basement?
Yeah, it's just messy as hell.
T. Higgs, you looking real. T. Higgs, you looking real Dexter-like, man.
He's playing some Dexter stuff. I'm about to play a game of Call of Duty as well after.
Yo,
T. Higgs,
I'm T. Higgs' best friend. Y'all keep playing.
You're in line for real. T. Higgs.
I feel you.
When you have a need to break out the duct tape and the chains, no need to bother with me, bro. I'm gonna be all right.
You want breakfast? I'll be like, you want some breakfast, man? Coming out of my closet. You gonna want some breakfast, man?
I guess I'm in trouble because that's the first time I ever spoke to him, and that's what I said.
He's smiling like, yeah, I'm gonna find out where you live.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You see that green Prius driving by 4 times. It ain't checking the doggone environment.
Yo.
That Prius rolled by. He's checking to see what time you turn the lights off.
Yo.
He's counting the seconds of the chloroform. Rob Nice look like he's in a cave too. I don't know if I could trust Rob. Talk about that CT. I don't know. What kind of shirt you got on there? Rob, your son called. He wants you to bring his shirt home.
That's his Make America Great Again shirt.
Right at the
Rob Nice is a grown man with a Shazam shirt on. What the hell? Rob look like it.
Rob,
yo, that's hilarious. Yo, Rob, just say it. Say Shazam.
Oh, he can't. He muted his mic. Rob, you mute your mic, man. You can hear us, but you can't say anything. You gotta unmute your mic when you want to talk to us. See how it works? Unmute.
Yeah, you're muted, bro.
There we go.
There you go.
And
Trev looked like he's just like, oh my God, Trev, what are you doing? This guy sleeps on the show. What is I'm talking about?
Bed, he's comfortable.
My home office is my bed, or you want me in my recliner? Pick one.
Recliner.
I gotta be honest though, Joe. He has an entertaining box though. Like he's doing like little sign hand signals and stuff in the back. You're missing it.
And then of course we got Harry Jokes. He's got a bucket of Corona behind him.
Yo,
what is wrong with you?
I'm freaking surrounded by the Corona, man.
Hey, yo, can you pass me a bottle? I know it's early, but 5 o'clock anyway.
I'm screenshotting that, Harry.
You got fresh lives off that?
I'm definitely screenshotting that. You got Corona and the virus sitting there talking. I'm screenshotting that.
That is a good one to screenshot. Man. Yeah. But of course, convict down there in the corner. I'm talking about convict. Do you see this convict look he's walking around with?
Listen, man.
I'm not calling. He wants his head shot back.
I'm dead. It just, and it fits nice because it looked like I'm just not talking.
Yo, I'm gonna show you a picture of me at the border.
Oh, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
I have no.
That is so wrong.
Oh man. WNHJ.
Oh my God.
103.5 FM Haven.
That's right, yo. Oh yeah, Joe. We blew past the station ID.
I said it for you.
But thanks.
Great reset.
I'm trying to get Sam Ross Lee on the phone. Hello.
I reset the invite.
Is that Sam Ross Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying to get you. He sent you an email that you got to open. Yeah.
Brother Pastor.
Brother Pastor, can you please open the email?
Tell him that it's email, it's not prayer mail. I didn't get over there.
Joe, is that a BlackBerry?
Hashtag love offering.
I have not seen one of those since I had one in college.
You said BlackBerry? That's not a BlackBerry.
Looks like a BlackBerry.
Yeah, he's
crap.
I'll be right back. What happened? Wifey.
What happened?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, yeah, I just spilled my drink all over my shirt, so I'll be right back.
Oh,
you deserve that.
You blew it.
Doing good.
Where is Sam Ross Lee?
I'm here. I'm on the line.
But no, we can't have you online, Sam. We need to have you on the. We need to have you in on Zoom so everybody else can see you.
Oh, you're not gonna see me. I'm sitting in a t-shirt.
Well, you don't have to put on the video, but at least you can put you got to come up on. He sent you an invite.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Are you using your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my laptop. I saw it yesterday. He actually sent 2.
Yeah, he just sent you. Just use the latest one.
Well, both of them I could say yesterday, so I don't know.
I know, just like the last one that's in line, man. The one on top. That's how it's done. It's all right.
Okay. All right. Now, what do I have to do next?
You click on that. You click on the address there.
There's a hyperlink
that tells you what time. It tells you where. Do you see the one that tells you where next to the word where?
No, it says, please download the info.
No, you don't got to do all that. You just got to open the email.
Well, yeah, when he clicks on the link, Joe, it says download and just say yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, yes, just yes.
The one that says join Zoom meeting, that's the one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, man,
Ugly Radio.
So, by the way, we're at WNHHLP 103.5 FM New Haven. The ugliness continues. Rob Nice just had to go to the bathroom. He's back now. Took a bathroom break for some reason or another. As we continue with this program, as we wait for the great Samuel T. Rossley, and of course the T stands for Leroy, the T silent. By the way, I was watching Django last night and all stuff, and which reminded me.
I don't know what just happened.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone, Kadik. I'm gonna leave it alone. Yes.
I pushed the thing that said okay. Then it said something about they're gonna check something
And get back to you. They say they're gonna check it and get back to you.
I guess that's what it says. It's not. It went away and then it's not coming. It's not back yet. So I don't know what they're doing.
Do you have Frontier?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay, thank God. Then it's not your system. Because this back-tier communications that I use right now, it's the worst. Right now, I know that they're literally sitting there trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You're not going to be able to hear the whole show if you're not participating inward. So, Harry, is it any way that you could send him another one, Harry?
Yeah.
What does he have to do? All right. Stam, Harry's going to send you another. He's going to send you another invite. And another invite. And by now you should have already have it downloaded to your system. So he's going to send you another.
Okay, I have no idea what to download. It
just say yeah to download.
What's that?
All he has to do is say yes, okay to the download.
I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, you just got to say yes to the download. And then it probably, I'm not sure, it probably asks you if you want to let this software change your system or something like that. You got to say yes. Okay.
You got to join with video and audio.
Yeah, you got to join with both video and audio, not just video or not just audio. Okay. All right. I'll wait for you to join us. We'll see when you come up.
Okay.
All right.
Going to bed.
Yeah, he's like, okay. He'll come in like about 20 minutes left into the show. Anyway, back to this. Where am I? Florida. Speaking of, I said I saw Django last night. I was saying the dude's name is Rufus. I'm sorry. Is Steven still on the line? Steven, are you there?
Who's Steven?
Steven? Steven?
Joe.
Got it. Is Steven there?
Yes, sir. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? How you?
I'm going to come down off that mare, okay?
Wow.
Django.
Wow.
I'm not going there today, man.
I want to highlight again. Have you guys been online? Have anyone checked out what the new numbers are looking like as far as it goes for the virus, the coronavirus? Has anyone checked it out?
Oh, Sam is on.
Right.
Oh, he is. Oh, Christ. Lord, hear our prayer. I was not looking.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
You like,
Samuel T. Ross. He in the t-shirt first thing in the morning. Look at him.
It's connected.
You can't hear us.
There should be a setting saying join the computer audio.
Yeah, he has to do the audio.
Yeah, just click that setting. And
no, his audio is connected.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
There
you are. There he goes. Now he's part of the program. Okay, so we have, of course, with us the Right Reverend Minister Pastor Samuel T. Rossley, who just recently had an article in the New Haven Independent about what he's doing in between this coronavirus situation. The president says that he would like us to be all back in churches on Easter Sunday. Keep in mind, let's remember this whole heathen bastard. We can't hear you. I'm sorry. You got to get closer to that mic. Do you have a headphones with a microphone on it?
No, I got to my laptop.
Oh, there you go. We hear you now.
Okay, now we can hear you. What's that?
president is an idiot. Brother DJ.
I try to tell that. I try to
They
tell
don't
them
listen,
that.
Sam. They don't listen.
Sam, you got to use that church voice.
I love how he called me Brother DJ.
DJ, what's up?
I feel the love.
Well, Brother Pastor, can you please bring us up to speed? Now, first of all, you're absolutely right when you say that the president is Trump. I ain't going to say the president. We're veterans. We can't just throw that around. But when we say Trump is an idiot, I got to concur with you 100. And to think that he's actually thinking that churches should be. But by the way, you're a pastor, of course, of one of the largest churches here in the city of New Haven. What are you doing as far as church services?
We are not having in-service, in-person worship. I did a teleconference call yesterday for our Lent service. We had to pause for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to do another one on Sunday, probably a Skype or something like that. What I have to do is use something that is available to people for telephones, because I have a number of older members. So I'm not going to Zoom and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to what do you call it? Not Zoom, but
Skype?
Stream. I'm not going to stream because I have a number of people who don't have computers and don't have internet and that kind of stuff. So we're doing the telephone basically.
Come on, why aren't you trumping it? Why are you trying to be thoughtful?
So we're doing that, but we're still our soup kitchen has been open for the past 2 weeks.
Congratulations. Shout outs to you for that. I got to take a couple seconds just to say shout outs to you for that, because there are people who are homeless and do not have a meal. Even some people who have a home but don't have a meal going on right about now.
Everybody that we serve at our soup kitchen are not homeless.
Thank you, sir.
We have families come up there and get meals. But
go ahead.
What we've done these two past weeks is we've served the meals at the door. They usually come in and sit in the fellowship hall, but instead of doing it that way, we've served the meals at the door. We've served over 100 meals in the past 2 weeks.
My goodness.
40-something last week and 60-something, 40-something the week before, and like 60-something last week. Then our food pantry is opening on Friday and Saturday, actually, basically. People who come on Friday, we're going to serve them, and then most people come Saturday. So
what does the food pantry consist of? Do you have canned foods?
Groceries. Food pantry.
Okay.
Soup kitchen is a hot meal on Sunday. Food pantry is grocery. So
and this is the Emmanuel Baptist Church in the city of New Haven. I want to make sure that people know exactly where we're talking about. I'm just going to keep highlighting Emmanuel Baptist Church in New Haven on Chapel Street. Continue, sir.
Yeah. So we have an amazing team. I don't work with them all the time on Saturdays when they pass out food. This is the first time yesterday that I work with them putting the food together, and it is a task. Believe me. The sister who runs it, Patricia Batch, she's the wife of one of our deacons. She is amazing organizer and putting the whole thing together. When we usually do it, it's in our fellowship hall, the Lower Fellowship Hall. It's run like a grocery store. They have sections of food from different food groups and that kind of stuff, and people basically come in with their carts and we offer bags and stuff, and they choose the stuff that they want. We have to limit certain things. You can have 2 of these, 1 of these, a meat, 2 meats, whatever, based on what we have. But we don't make a bag for them and give them the food. This week, that's what we have to do because we can't let people come in and do that kind of thing. We can't do the social distancing that way. Or it would take us literally all day and into the next day to do it that way. So,
what is the time frame that you guys run?
But we couldn't even social distance even if we did one person at a time. We're going to be there literally at 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. That's when people start. When we show up at 5 o'clock in the morning to start, getting ready, people are already there.
Wow.
So they get there even before 5. But we're going to show up at 5. This week, we're gonna either serve out of the parking lot if it's not, inclement weather, or if it is, we already got the packages set up, and we're gonna serve it out of our chapel at the door. But the fact of the matter is, and so we called Director Bond, Health Director Bond. I spoke with her before we canceled, and Tamiko gave me her information. I called Tamiko first. Tamiko gave me her information. We talked, and she didn't tell us to cancel, but everything that she said led to that. So I said, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna cancel." And she said, "Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do." So, but also with the food service, with the soup kitchen and the food pantry, she asked us to send us our protocol, what we're doing, so that she could give us advice on that. So even even in putting the food together, hands washed, gloves on, and every 15 minutes we're putting the sanitizers on the gloves.
Oh, okay.
And then you put in sanitizer on the gloves every 15 minutes, and then you're also changing the gloves at a certain time. I don't remember exactly what that was, but it was very detailed and very consistent that we had what we were doing, even putting the packages together. And then we're going to serve, because people need to eat regardless of what this situation is. People still need to eat. And we work with the Connecticut Food Bank with both situations. They provide food for our soup kitchen. They provided food. We got the food yesterday for the food pantry, and we're going to continue to serve.
Well, I'm going to say shout outs to you and your organization, your church, for all what you guys has been doing for the community for as long as I could clearly remember.
That soup kitchen opened in the 90s. Before I got here. It closed literally one Sunday. So from
and why was that?
I don't remember hurricane what it was, but it closed. I remember one Sunday we were it was Christmas, and Paul did an article, or sent a reporter down to do an article on the soup kitchen last Sunday, and he titled it
Paul Bass.
Paul Bass, yes. So it's in the Independent. The sister who runs Soup Kitchen, just like I call him Brother DJ, I call her Sister Soup Kitchen. And so that's the title of the articles: Sister Soup Kitchen and crew, move on or whatever. So
Paul ate that up.
Yeah, one Sunday it was Christmas, and she called me. It's like, do you think I should open it? I said, you know what? I'm not going to tell y'all to open it, but if you do, I'll come down there with you. And we did. So we've done on Christmas, we've done on Mother's Day, we've done on snowstorms, even times when we didn't have church because of the snow, the soup kitchen was still open.
And that is what you call true community service.
Food pantry every other week. So yeah, we run that. That hasn't closed since we've opened that, since we started that either.
And because like you started off by saying, there are people who are hungry.
Right.
And you just can't ignore them because of whatever circumstances going on currently right now, because it could just make things worse. You don't want people, you could end up with people on the sidewalks or malnutrition, and they're in the hospital in a bad situation now because they're now exposed to this corona situation.
In a worse situation, right.
Exactly.
Right.
So I applaud you and your organization again for what you're doing to help with community.
Let me tell this last story. Sister Soup Kitchen told the reporter. Her name is Bethany Watkins. She's a deacon at the church. Her real name is Bethany Watkins. She's a deacon. But she told this story, and I didn't even know this. So people who don't even read the article, this is how important this thing is. She said that they were cleaning up one Sunday after most people had eaten whatever, and this woman was sitting there eating, and she said, could you please clean my table late, last? And he goes, well, yeah, sure. She said, because I don't ever get a chance to sit down at a table and eat.
Oh.
So
wow.
She wanted to have that. Right. I mean, we got families coming. One time they were younger and whiter, and, that says a lot.
And that's something else. You guys don't discriminate on who it is that you're serving. No. You guys said, I've been over there and I've seen it. My son actually volunteered over there when he was in high school.
And that's another part of it. That's another part. We have kids. We have high school kids. We have college kids. We have fraternities. Kevin brought the cross basketball team over several times to work at the food pantry. So we get a lot of volunteers from the city, and people come and they come back. Sometimes groups come, and then persons in that group come back without the whole group coming back.
Let me ask, because one of the things that we have in the city, and a lot of people are not aware of, or if they are aware, they choose to play ostrich and slam their heads in the sand. We have youth, a lot of youth that are homeless and are hungry consistently. What's the outreach you guys do, or do you make any outreach to those kids? Or I know you guys are aware of them, and I know you do feed some of us, but I'm beyond just what you guys, people coming to you. Do you guys do any outreach at all to reach out to those individuals?
We don't really do outreach to anybody who comes. The only really outreach is that we are on a schedule. I think it's that 211 call or whatever it is.
Is that right?
And Emmanuel has a soup kitchen on Sunday that serves at this time. Emmanuel has a food pantry and serves every other week. So that's what we do. Because I quite frankly, I don't even know how to reach the kids that are out there. I don't know what we have an announcement somewhere. We put up bulletin somewhere. So we have the information.
I'll work with you on that. I really would.
Cool.
We
do have them coming. We do have them coming.
But I know I've been over there and I've seen kids. And people ignore this when you see a kid in the line. I mean, he's trying to hold his best pride forward, and that's another thing that I appreciate that you guys do over there at Emmanuel Baptist is when people come through those lines, you don't look down on them and treat them like less than citizens. And I don't know if that's part of the leadership if you guys have made that a policy not to do it, but I know I never see it. And I appreciate that when I see other people over there when I see people over there in line and they don't feel like they're talked down to, no matter what.
No, exactly. We don't do that. Let me tell you, when I was in school in Atlanta, I was part of an organization that went out and did community service in the city. And we went to this church that had a food pantry. And the woman who ran the food pantry was so mean that if I had to eat from that woman, I would have starved to death. She was horrible. She was horrible. So, we refer to our people who come on Sunday as guests. Right. We refer to people who come on Saturday as clients.
Thank you.
And
the thing.
That's real.
Yeah, that's why we do the way we do it.
The thing that annoys me is people who try to use food as disciplinary.
Exactly.
I can't wrap my head around that. I remember when I first started doing this youth program and I tied in with an organization, and this woman came down and she was giving us food to help me with the kids. And she told me, you got to help them. You got to line them up. And if they don't act right, you just hold back down the food. And I look at her, I said, excuse me. I'm like, I'm not going to use food to discipline people. And she's like, well, that's the only way you're going to get them to behave. I said, well, how about this? How about let this be the only way that you're going to be in here is if you start treating people like human. If you can't do that, get the hell out. Right. And the kids who look at me, they were in shock to see me kick this woman out. I have no problem with doing that.
Yeah.
And I like Emmanuel Baptist because I see the same thing over there. Whenever I go by your soup kitchen, and I've been there many times. As I said, my son, he used to volunteer. So I pick him up and drop him off a lot of times. So I've seen the operation and I sat there before, and I look and I say, this is real.
Yeah,
this is real.
There are no requirements. People don't have to come to church before they get a meal or whatever. Everybody comes after church, actually. We have a few people who will actually come into the worship service, but it's certainly not a requirement. We don't make people do anything. All you got to do is show up. And Bethany just summed it up greatly last week. People need to eat.
Thank you.
That's why we do what we do. People need to eat.
There you go. WNHHLP 103.5 FM New Haven. Of course, that is the Right Reverend Minister, Pastor, Counselor, feeder of the community. Samuel T. Rossley, and the T, of course, stands for Leroy. I don't care what he said. That T is silent. Django.
All right, Alphabet.
Alphabet.
I told him yesterday the only reason I'll call him Brother Radio because his name is easy to remember. It's an alphabet.
But which one? You have 26 to choose from.
Yeah, that's why I have to like brother A, brother B, brother. Eventually I get it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna shout out brother DJ. I'm gonna shout out brother audio, video, and shout out brother Harry, brother white guy. What is Harry? I don't know what Harry is.
Harry's the one in the top left with all the radio stuff all around.
I know who he is. I say I don't know what he is. Is he white?
Oh no.
Is he?
Oh no, he's just he's an alien. Are you kidding me?
Alien.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican,
and an illegal one.
He's not Puerto Rican.
No,
he's an alien.
He's not. Brother Butt Obama.
Brother Butt Obama. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I'm legally black.
Oh, you're right.
What the hell is legally black?
I'm 33%. I did my DNA. I'm 33% African, so I'm black. I'm black, man.
Harry.
I'm gangster, baby.
That 1/8 rule.
Gavin 187.
The notion that all black people are gangster.
I know.
Nah, I got another one.
But
Harry, I got another one. Harry, more sugar or more Kool-Aid? Go.
There you go. If you can't answer that, you're out. What do you say?
Kool-Aid.
More Kool-Aid. He's not.
Nah, he gotta go.
Sugar all day. Sugar all day.
Come on, baby. It's all about the diabetes. What's wrong with you?
33 is
the most basic question.
You know, a basic question. Everybody should know you're shooting for the biddies.
Nah, I can't do that anymore. I already got it.
Harry, we're taking from you a black card that you don't even have.
He's no good.
You're taking your black card that you don't even have.
I got revoked without being accepted.
Without being accepted. Right. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. So
Kotick is in here. I'm just seeing a picture of Kotick.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I'm just not talking.
And he's looking mad too.
Yeah. Got his convict picture up. You know, that's his mugshot he took off from the post office.
That convict music.
So I didn't even give him a name, Brother Jamaican.
Brother Jamaican. Oh,
he's going for the angry black man look.
Oh, and it's working.
Now,
the hell?
Who's the other?
Like he would rob you. Kotick looked like he would rob you. Look at him. He's like keeping up.
You know what it is? Y'all not used to people posing like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's
Jay, you just said Kotick look like he will rob you. Kotick look like he has robbed you.
Good.
Shots fired.
Wow. That's why when I made that joke, T. Higgs didn't even laugh. T. Higgs like, nah, I ain't playing with
him. Sam, both white guys are named Trevor.
Both white guys are named Trevor.
Yeah.
Both of them in here.
His name is Trevor and Harry too.
No. Oh shoot. He's
wow.
Wow.
We're talking about we got Trevor Higgs, we got T. Higgs, that's a Trevor, and we got T. Harris.
Trevor took
full
cornbread. What's his
cornbread.
Cornbread. Wow.
Yo, Sam, tell me, is it possible for someone to call themselves Prestige? Is it possible for someone to call themselves Prestige if they share their image with someone else? Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hold on, we got to go back.
Yeah.
Now that I've called what's his name? Full
cornbread.
You know Trevor's gonna be Brother Cornbread. I'm just sorry.
I'm not accepting that name.
Mistakes must be used.
That's only leads to my gambling history. That's my.
Oh my God!
Brother,
wow.
Cornbread, gluten free.
He's Ocean 11.
I'm gonna call it
gluten free. Yeah, gluten free.
You guys got no damn shame in the
Wow.
game. So I see down there in the crazy state of Florida, your home state, your former governor, well, he wasn't the governor when you were there, Ron DeSantis, he refuses to shut down the state, although the state literally is God's waiting room. You know, you got nothing but elderly people down there. You know,
we got some breaking news.
It was God's waiting room. He's turning into God's emergency room.
Yeah, Why? What's the breaking news?
So, the U.S. unemployment claims soar by 3.3 million.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quadrupling the record from 1982.
Yep.
Well, we knew it was going to be bad, but geez, oh my God, I thought it was going to be like 1 something.
3.3 million.
Wow.
Right now too.
So let's look at the futures right now. What are they going to be doing? Well, don't even look at the futures. In another few minutes, let's just look at the stock market. It's going to tank.
I have it on right. I have CNBC right now. It's tanking right now by the minute.
Wow.
How many points are we down already?
Dow Jones is down 255 points.
Oh my God. And the markets ain't even open yet.
Down, baby.
The Dow implied
down.
305.
How low can you go?
How low can it go?
How low can you go?
What?
Well,
it's at 279 right now. The implied open for Dow is 376.
And this is when we look at it, when we see that these corporations are being propped up, especially like Boeing. Let me help you understand why I got a problem with Boeing and I got a problem with the cruise industry getting any of this money. What people forget is Boeing, these airlines, and the cruise industry have assets. Mainly the airlines and the cruise industry, they have assets. You know what that means? They can get low interest loans. They don't need this bailout. This is the nonsense that it really annoys me that nobody's looking at. No one is saying this. So I'm just going to go on the line. So if you see a red dot come through a wall, they got me. They got me. But I'm, but I'm dead serious here. No one is looking at this and saying the airlines and the cruise industry, they have assets, people. They have assets that they could put up for collateral and get low interest loans. They do not need these bailouts. You don't understand the level of assets they have. One plane could give them a good bailout. They could take half their fleet and get a low interest loan, but they don't want the overhead on it. They want to put it back on the backs of the American public. That's ridiculous. How could these guys, I can't even ask, how could they sleep at night? They're cool. What do you got?
You're right, Joe, because if you look at it now, they're basically getting free money if they go and get a loan at 0%, basically.
Exactly.
Right? So it's free money.
It is free money to them.
And we're bailing them out. It's crazy.
It's pissing me off. And no one is talking about this. I mean, it's like, am I the only one who's opening my eyes over here? I have yet heard one economist say, these guys got assets. And not one economist has said that. I've heard.
Let me say something else that I've not heard anyone talk about. Every time Bernie Sanders came out and say, we're going to do this, we're going to do, all these things that he had. The first question, the very first question, the first and the last question, how you going
to pay for it? Yep.
Now everybody's coming out with all this money and nobody has asked how we going to pay for it.
Correct.
Talking about helping the public, helping, average people. How we going to pay?
We going to pay for it. Talk about helping corporations, or we got the checks.
Yes.
We got the checks. How in the hell?
They already signed.
Yes, you got to understand. Boeing can get a 1%, 2% interest rate. It is so low. Right now, money is so cheap. They should force them to go get loans. They're not going to hurt by it. And you know why? You know why I don't have a problem with this? Because of the 2017 tax bailout. You see, that's another part of this equation no one is talking about. Yep. The monies that they got on that tax bailout, you know what they did with it? Went and spent it doing other stuff. Right. These airlines, the cruise industry. Why the hell are we giving the cruise industry any money? Name one cruise one cruise line that's registered as a U.S. corporation. Not one.
Well,
They're all registered.
Name one.
They're all registered in Liberia.
But
Liberia.
Name one that's registered essential. Who needs?
So true. So true. I don't know. They're nothing but piece of diseases anyway. So I don't know what the hell are we supporting this.
I'm definitely not getting on one because the last time a bunch of y'all got on a cruise, it didn't work out too well for you.
It didn't work out too well. Thank you, sir. We ended up on the shores of Virginia. You know, they promised us a good cruise across the Atlantic. I ain't for it.
We're not doing that, Ari Harry. Ari Harry.
No.
You're right, Sam. I ain't getting on no cruise.
But people don't realize what people don't realize. These cruise ships, they nothing but tax shelters. That's all they are. They run them out into international waters. You hear something happen. Here's the crazy thing. If something, God forbid, but if something happens on one of those cruise ships where it is like something negative, I don't want to get into description right now. Just use your imagination. Who do you think goes out to save them? Liberia National Guard? Are you crazy? Oh. Liberia's Coast Guard? No, they sent out the U.S. after. That's taxpayers' dollars. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I mean, this is what they do. This is the garbage, and this is the stuff that irritates the hell out of me. Mitch McConnell was trying to squeeze in even more dollars for the cruise ship and the airline industry. I mean, come on, man. In the airline industry, they should be forced to every single dime they get to run through, go to their employees. Not a dime should be on stock buybacks and these stock options that they give to the CEOs and the high ups. That needs to stop. It had to stop.
The only reason that Mitch McConnell liked cruise ships because it's the only thing that moves slower than his turtle looking behind.
That's not even the slow lane on the highway.
Oh my God.
Global infections just reached the 500,000 mark.
Oh my God. That is 40,000 cases since 11:32 p.m. last night. It was at 460,000 cases worldwide. So you have 42,000 cases.
That sounds good.
In the last since 11 o'clock last night, less than 12 hours.
We're catching up to Italy and all.
And then we're trying to worry. We're talking about some. Oh God, don't get me started. It's ridiculous. This is the stuff that we could close our eyes and just say this is wrong.
You're
what
right.
is wrong with this stuff?
Corona's all around us. It's
Stop
behind me right now.
No, I do see. Really, Harry?
Yeah, Harry can't stop.
Harry's got no chill right now. Hey, Joe, you got red dot insurance at the apartment now?
I probably should get it. I better should get it after what the hell I just explained there about the damn cruise ship and the airline industry.
Yeah, you're playing games.
You playing games? They're gonna shut the Wi-Fi down again.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, line. I better be quiet. I'll pigeon ride by. I have to make sure they're mechanical.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Those are tactical pigeons. Those are tactical pigeons.
Yeah, Joe, you messing with the money, Joe. Chill.
Yeah, man.
The good thing I'm in the I almost told my location. I almost say where I am in the room. We got Caleb right by the window, so I'm okay.
I'm broadcasting from my Corona bunker.
Wow. Caleb, when
I got eyes out, pops.
Caleb, when I'm going on the government church, you're not right by no window though. When I'm y'all remember when,
you more like
when they
you
came,
look more like Malcolm, man.
You remember when they came at Jeremiah Wright and Barack was at that church, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
God damn America!
I came to church that Sunday and said, anybody planning to run for the presidency needs to leave now.
I could imagine that sermon.
That sermon, hell. Because you're not going to make it, not from here. They're like, oh no, we have you better go.
Well, I don't know. For some reason or another, Trevor looked like he's flying a plane, an air bomber, don't he? I'm talking about T. Higgs.
The Unabomber. He looks like the Unabomber.
He looked like he looked like any minute he's about to drop a bomb on something.
Look at
Harry. Netflix has a documentary on the Unabomber.
Oh wow!
In his own words.
Yeah, right.
No, really.
Are you serious?
No,
yeah, I got people.
The name of it?
People just who showed up to do work in my house. Hold up.
You still got.
They look friendly.
I can't make this stuff up.
Oh,
This guy's out of
the bigotry is real in here, man.
Yeah, they recorded him in the Supermax and talked to him and they talked to his brother and a whole lot of other people who got bombed.
He got brothers?
Yeah, his brother's the one turned him in. Come on, no.
Oh,
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I'm watching this.
His brother read when they ran the stuff that he wrote in the newspaper. His brother read it like, this sounds like Ted. His wife said it. His brother's wife said it first, and he gave it to the brother, and they were just like, "Dang, I can't deny this. It sounds like Ted." That's what they called him.
Wow.
I didn't know. I really didn't know.
His brother dimed him out.
Yo, we got about 9 minutes.
Hey.
I just want to know what was written in the paper to the point where he recognized it. Like,
you know what I'm saying? That's a good question.
Ted had been writing these manifestos, and he sent them to the newspaper, and he wanted them to publish them. And they were hankering about publishing. So the Washington Post published and New York Times published, I think, the same day, like on a Sunday or something like that. And so they read it, and it's like, this is Ted's writing. This is Ted.
A lot of bullets.
But you know what's more important? You know what's more important about that, Kadik?
Yeah.
In order for them to recognize it was his writings, that means he had pre-writings
exactly
that he was sharing to the family.
Yeah,
he was sitting around Thanksgiving, just giving out his manifestos. You know,
those Thanksgiving conversations.
Conversation.
Right. That's how they.
Wow.
Look, you see the two Trevors and Caleb have no idea what we're talking about
I know.
Obama.
I don't know who the bomber is, but I'm really shocked at the fact that he was really like, "Hey guys, this is what's gonna happen. I'm just getting y'all."
No, it wasn't like this is what's gonna happen. No.
Writing these manifestos against technology and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Technology. But
he hated technology.
You know who really got a pass on this whole Unabomber thing?
Who's this?
Harvard University.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Call him out.
You know how? Y'all know that story?
No, I don't.
He went to Harvard when he was 16.
Yeah.
He got brought into this psychological experiment thing, and they messed up his mind.
Wow.
They really messed up his mind. He finished Harvard, went to Michigan, got his PhD, and he was teaching at Cal Berkeley, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And one of the professors that he was one of the senior professors, like, if you really, keep it up, you can get tenure here and that kind of stuff. And he said, this was his own word. He said, this fool don't know that I just want to make enough money so I can get out of here and, go live in the woods and stuff. But Harvard messed that boy mind up at 16 years old.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always concerned about that. When kids you put kids in college too young, and they don't have
college, Jay. They put him in an experiment where the psychologist was fucking with his mind.
Oh, easy, you're on FM.
Oh.
The good Reverend Samuel T.
I said, well,
he was touching up his mind. What's wrong with that?
It was. You talk like that in church?
That woke me up.
But you know what? Well, you know what it is. The good Reverend is like he's a Harvard man himself. Don't you try that black school nonsense on me. You're a Harvard man.
Morehouse man with a Harvard
degree. No.
Morehouse.
Yeah.
Morehouse.
Don't ever Morehouse.
Let me tell you where his house was more at Harvard. 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, just because you got a pen, there you go. You got a pen that says Harvard, so that alone tell you what he is, a Harvard man.
Anybody
you didn't get a Letterman jacket?
You know he does.
A Letterman jacket?
Yeah, that's what every Harvard person I know has a Letterman jacket. They always rock that everywhere they go.
I got a Morehouse
sweater
shirt and I could get a Morehouse.
A scarf.
I got a scarf.
Yeah, he have a Morehouse sweatshirt and a scarf. That's it. We don't do no Letterman in the black colleges. We don't do that.
Oh, we got jackets. Don't sleep.
I mean, the conspiracy theory was that the Unabomber was part of that. What Sam is saying, that program was probably was supposed to be a CIA thing that they were actually playing with his head.
Exactly. They were trying to see how to mess with folks' minds and stuff in terms of making them give up information and stuff.
Yeah.
They were messing with people's minds. Go look at the video. I mean, look at the thing on Netflix. It'll talk.
That's American history right there. They do those.
There it is. Must I remind you all of this little thing called Tuskegee?
Exactly.
MK Ultra, like they don't play. They be on.
Yep.
Like right about now. We're in a
when the Unabomber started dropping those bombs, the chickens had come home.
To roost.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
My Lord. All right, people, there's a lot of fun hanging out here with you guys early in the morning. Well, how much clock I have here, Harry?
I got
4 minutes.
Y'all make me lose my job.
4 minutes. You're not gonna lose your job, sir.
I already lost my job.
Oh, wow. He needs company. Look at him.
A white boy lost his job. What does that mean?
Means I'm gonna get another one.
Down right now.
Walk around the corner. There's another one.
It means you don't walk around the block.
Go look at the fitness industry right now. We're struggling.
All you got to do is go to the supermarket and cash your white check. That's it. just take stuff off the shelves. Don't worry about it.
I don't never bounce.
And he's from Fairfield County, so you know he just got to show an ID, right? He's like, just show up with an ID. They be like, okay, we were gonna arrest you, but you're from Fairfield County. Okay, keep it going.
Right.
Only problem.
You write a check and bank bounce.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And if the check does bounce, play ball with it. Unbelievable.
I'm so tired of seeing this mean face they keep putting up here on you. You need to come on.
We didn't do that. That's Kodak who did that.
Yeah, that's me.
We didn't do it.
No, I said that. I just said, Kodak, you need to come online and stop with this mean face you got.
Yeah, man. Now, because I'm outside, man. I got to go outside because of the baby and stuff. So it works better. I don't want to move around and stuff.
Mad at when you took this picture.
Man.
Anyway, I'm out of here, guys.
brothers.
Individuals.
What's that?
DJ, brother video audio, Jay, cornbread. Brother wanna be black. There you got it. I got it.
Wow.
You are.
No, you are.
Radio.
No, I gotta go.
No, you are.
I gotta say it.
No. What's that?
I got it.
We are.
You gotta stick around.
Ugly radio.
Thank you.
Man, you don't try to take my damn job. That's mine. I got nothing but love for that brother, man. I tell you, he's like one of the most down-to-earth people. And he's so sincere about what he does. You know, I got to tell you, if there's anything I could tell you about Sam T. Rossley is, never mind his words, watch his actions. The man actions is all about, it's all about community. It's all about society. It's all about others. Watch his actions. Anybody could play this whole, oh, praise Lord, praise God, praise God, praise God, and then doing people ill.
Yeah.
You know, doing people real bad. I tell you right now, Samuel T. Rossley is the one guy who I know would take his shirt off his back for you. I know that for a fact. My brother would take his last and say, hey, you know what? There you go. Well, that's a real person to me. That's a real pastor. That's a real person who cares about the community. That's someone who shows it all. You know, he's the guy who...
Yeah. Go ahead. Finish.
So, you gotta turn that down, man. You gotta turn that off, man.
Don Vega.
You gonna turn that off?
Yeah, I turned it down.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Got it. You driving?
Yeah.
All right, let's
No.
go get this guy, man. Let's go get this guy.
Let's go. Let's go.
I swear to God, man.
Content. I'm here for the content.
You drive. Come on, man. You drive right through. I throw it right through his front window.
No doubt.
Jeez, man. What is with this guy?
I meant to, play it low so you could just, we got to get out of here.
I was having too much fun. Anyway,
All
guys,
right.
I'll check you guys out tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. to 9 or minutes to 9 or whenever the hell Harry would let us know. Anyway, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. T. Higgs, Fairfield Trev, Caleb, Rob Nice, and of course my dude, Roddick. Harry, I thank you so much. Everyone, let's thank Harry. I mean, he's a pain in the but we got to thank him for what he does here for us. Everyone.
Son sent me the email this
Shout
morning.
out to Harry.
Yeah.
Harry, do me a favor. Could you book us shortly after the show so we can go back and save it so we could get on time tomorrow?
All right, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
You got it. Stay connected.
Yeah.
Ugman out. Put the money in the head like Joe Ugly. Yeah. Yeah. Put the money in the head like Joe Ugly. Don't play around. You man. Joe Ugly gonna knock you down on the time. You can't do it. Let it no good. Joe Ugly use a minute.
Around delegating, running around games like a major league. I got a great pitch with enormous speed. Setting up shop in the city. 100 grand on the table looking pretty. Money counting sounding like a phone call. A bad boy puffing loud, call me